Hi, good afternoon. Okay, so what we have here today is actually the process of making chicken rice chili. Yes, you have seen a lot of chili. The seed has been taken out of the chili. Now I'm going to just run through with you all the ingredients that's involved. Okay, this chicken rice chili is not so spicy. So my intention is to children of probably maybe about 15 years old and above should be able to eat some of this. So what's going on is this is the chili. We have this chili that is known as the big red chili. This is actually from Malaysia. So there's two types that is usually sold in Singapore. One is from Vietnam, the other one is from Malaysia. So I will prefer the Malaysia one, which is slightly ugly in the size, slightly ugly in size. However, the aftertaste is better. So you can see that they are not as wonderful and beautiful as compared to the Vietnamese red chili, the big red chili. So my intention is actually also to take out the seed. Okay, so just take away all the seed that's inside the big red chili. All right. So this red chili, for the big one, I usually use 1 kg. Okay, so 1 kg. I also have prepared the small chili. This is to give the chili, the chicken rice mixed chili a bit more spicy. Okay, so the small chili is actually the usual Malaysia chili also. We call it chili padi. I use only 100 grams. If you want to reduce it, you can actually bring it down to 80 grams, and it should be good enough. Same thing, I take away all the seeds that's inside. Now, just to be careful when you take away all the seed inside, make sure you wear gloves. Okay, plastic gloves, disposable gloves, double layer. Okay, because the chili dough, whether is it the big one or the small one, is actually quite spicy. Okay, so if you take the seed out using your bare hand, I tried in the first time preparing this chili. I can't sleep the whole night because it just burned my hand. Okay, so after preparation, yes, you have this 1 kg of red chili, big red chili, and 100 grams of small chili. Okay, so this is the small chili. There's 100 grams that's already pre-mixed inside already. So what we intend to do is to blender this thing all together. Right, so the blending process is using a blender. I chose this blender known as the Philips blender, and it's supposed to be good enough, and it's quite powerful. This one is quite common. You can get it at Harvey Norman, anywhere. Right, so one investment like that can last you maybe 10 years or so. Okay, what's inside the chili also is this thing, the garlic. So what I have peeled is also the old garlic. Right, choose the old garlic because the fragrance is stronger. Okay, so this is the peeled garlic that's already been done. Okay, and what we intend to do is actually to blend everything together, and then we mixed it. Okay, and as we are mixing it, right, then we will let it breathe. This whole chili takes about 2 days to breathe, and inside here is also okay, sorry, the garlic is 500 grams. Okay, 500 grams. Okay. And of course this ginger. Okay, this ginger is a bit different from the usual ginger that you usually buy, whether be it at the wet market or at Sheng Siong. Okay, this is known as the Bintong ginger. How the ginger will look like is something like that. Okay, still full of mud. Okay, full of dirt. However, the aftertaste of this ginger is more spicy and is strong. Okay, so this is known as the Bintong ginger. Bintong ginger. What you need to do is just to scrape off the skin. Okay, wash it, scrape off the skin, and then after that you cut it into small size, ready for the blender. Okay, when you're choosing a ginger, try to choose those that is fat. Okay, swollen fat. Okay, that will give you more ginger than more mud. Okay, so 500 grams of Bintong ginger. Okay, you may not be able to get the Malaysia Bintong ginger, which is even better. Usually this one that is sold in the market is Thailand Bintong ginger. Okay, so it's still the same ginger. However, the Malaysia one is the preferred choice, but usually nobody can get it. So it's very rare, and the Bintong ginger is one of the best ginger in the marketplace. Okay, so like I said again, 1 kg of red big red chili, 100 grams of small chili, 500 grams of old garlic, and 500 grams of ding tong ginger. Okay, right? And of course we have also done, which is the normal lime that you can find in the marketplace. This is 500 grams of lime. You just need to cut it out, squeeze the juice out. What we want is the juice. Okay, the juice itself will be able to help the chili to kind of like simmer down in that sense. Okay, so this is what we want. The juice that is from the 500 grams of lime. Okay, so this is already all done, and of course we need some salt. Okay, so later I'll tell you how much of salt that we usually add in to the whole so-called mixed chili. Okay, usually it's about 4 soup spoon. Okay, over my many times of preparing, I find that 4 soup spoon should be enough. And yeah, unless you want very salty, if not, then 4 soup spoons should be good enough. Now sugar, any kind of sugar. Okay, white sugar can be fine sugar, can be coarse sugar, but just normal sugar should be able to get the job done. This sugar itself we need a little bit more, okay, because the chili is very spicy. Okay, coupled with the garlic is also quite spicy, coupled with the bintong ginger is also quite spicy. The sugar will actually kind of like bring it down. So it's a mix of yin and yang. So then that caused the feeling of the chili, the so-called the chicken rice chili to be nice. This one we need a lot, so we need about 35 soup spoon. Okay, 35. Okay, 35 soup spoon. Now, what is the final thing that's in this red cut chili? Sorry, chicken rice chili is this vinegar. What I have myself that I've tried a few times is I prefer this brand. Okay, called Da Hua artificial vinegar. You can try other vinegar if you like the taste, but so far I tried this one. I find okay, right? Okay, so this is the Da Hua artificial vinegar. Okay, the whole process of mixing everything needs probably about 48 hours for the chili to breathe. Okay, after you mix everything, do not just pack it in small container and put inside the fridge. Okay, the chili will be very hard in that sense. The taste will be very hard, very spicy. The vinegar taste will be very, very hard. So you need the whole thing to kind of like mix around. At the same time, to breathe in normal room temperature. Okay, let the process go through for 48 hours outside normal room temperature. Let the chili settle down. Let the vinegar and everything mix well, and then the taste to go down more in that sense. And then after 48 hours, which is 2 days, then you can actually pack it into small container and put inside the fridge. Okay, normal fridge will do. It can last you for many months. Even I tried before, even 2 years, it's still as good. What keeps it so long and so good for the chili to be so lasting is actually this thing. Okay, the vinegar, and at the same time the lime. Okay, so these two things will help to preserve. There's no artificial preservation, coloring, nothing is being mixed except this ingredient that I've just shown you. So sit back, relax. I will just go through the process of mixing everything together. Hey, hi, we are back again. So I'm going to do the blending now. So, okay, my way of doing it is no water, no oil, no lime juice, no nothing. We don't want the chili to be too fine. Okay, we hope that it has still be a bit of a coarse aftertaste. So we're going to just put in the garlic. This is the garlic that's prepared, the 500 grams garlic, and we'll just put everything inside. Okay. And what you need to do is make sure you cover this up to prevent the garlic from jumping over the whole place, and then you switch on your mixer. Okay, so this is the garlic. I'm going to check whether it is good enough. Well, not too bad, not too bad. I'll just probably put in a bit of make sure when you're taking out, when you're doing this part, the blender is off. Okay, it's very dangerous to keep the blender on, right? Yeah. Okay, and this is the okay, Okay, next I'm going to do the Bing Tong ginger. So instead of putting all, it may be a bit too heavy for the mixer, right? So just probably put half of it, and then we mix it all around. Okay? Mix it all around. Okay. Okay. In the whole process of making this, remember no water, no lime juice, no vinegar, right? So the whole idea is also not to make the ingredient too fine. If you mix it with water, you put a bit of water or you put a bit of lime or vinegar, right? The whole thing will turn out to be very, 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 very fine, and probably that's also not what we want. Okay? So just strip off the ginger, and then we'll mix the rest of it. Now because of ginger is left only with a little bit, so yeah, you can see I also wear a glove, make sure, because here I'm going to grab the chili, and this is really spicy. Okay, trust me, if you don't believe me, you try to hold chili and do this process without wearing glove, you'll see whether if you can sleep at night. Okay, so try not lah. So what you can do is mix it up. Okay, this is the blended chili, right? So the good thing about this mixer is quite well thought of. If there's anything that you did not fix properly, right, the mixer will not be able to turn it on. So just now you see there's a little hiccup, right? Yeah, it's because I did not kind of like turn the cup fully inserted into the machine itself. So kind of like the mixer will not be able to turn on. So it's a very good mixer. I think this is something that I will highly recommend for anyone who want to buy a good mixer. This is one of the very stable and good brand. Okay, so it's just a normal Philips mixer. This is a normal Philips mixer. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of the chili, and that should be done. So let me repeat the ingredient again. 1 kg of red chili, red Ulai Malaysia chili, 1 kg. Take out all the seed. 100 grams of small chili padi, 500 grams of garlic, 500 grams of Bing Tong ginger, and of course 500 grams of lime. Okay. And the final one, I'm going to put the rest of the chili in. Right. Even as I'm standing here, I can really feel the heat of the chili. Okay. Yeah, you can see me perspiring. Yeah, it's real. It's as spicy. If not, then why call it chili, right? Okay, so yeah, that's the final cut of the blending process. And after this, we're going to mix the lime and the vinegar together with the ingredients. Okay, we are done with the vinegar. Okay, so excuse me. The secret to the last part. This is the one, how to clean this glass and make sure everything is in. Okay, there's nothing left here, so what we need to do is pour in the lime. Okay, so the lime juice, sorry, we pour in the lime juice, and we just need half a bottle, so we don't need the full bottle, half a bottle of vinegar. So this bottle of vinegar is about 640 ml, so yes, we only need half. So about 320, somewhere about here. You can mix it together inside, it's fine. Okay, so we just need half the vinegar. And at the same time, we're trying to clear the leftover instead of just trying to scrape it out. Okay, what we need to do is from here, just take half a bottle and then just drip it inside. Okay, clear the side and let the vinegar does the job. Okay. Yeah, still some more. Still some more. Yeah, it's about half. Okay, yeah, it's about half. So we are good to go for this. And what you need to do is just make sure you cover it up. Okay, and blend it. Okay, the last part is actually to clear the whole jug because the jug is full of residues from the whatever, the blending process. So I'm just trying to clear the residue. Okay, so I put the lime juice and the vinegar together in it and just give it a spin, and then I just pour everything into the chili that we have prepared. So now this is the part. Okay, if you think that vinegar not enough, you want to add in some more. Yes, I may even add up to about 3/4. Okay, 3/4, right? 3/4 of the whole process. So 3/4 is somewhere here. You want to add it in? Yeah, not wrong. Yeah, that's about 3/4 of the whole bottle. Okay. Do you really need to add all the way to one bottle? It's up to you. If you put one whole bottle of vinegar, the aftermath of this will be a bit more watery. Okay, it's up to you. So yeah, you can pack more small bottle, but usually 3/4 is the most. Half, quite ideal. I look at it, still quite dry, so that's why I add a little bit more. Okay, so what I did is I probably add in about 3/4 of a bottle. This bottle is 640 ml, so in an estimation of 3/4 is about here. Yeah, so that's about 3/4 of it. So this is a artificial vinegar from Dahua. Okay, I usually use this brand. So 3/4, you left with about 1/3 of it. Okay, right. So more or less it's done. And what you get from here, let me show you. Okay, this is what you get. Okay, this is what you get from the whole mixing of the thing. Yeah. Are you ready to pack it? No. Like I said, this mixed chili here, or the chili sauce now that I prepared, right, it's still not turning into the ideal color that I want. Okay, the ideal color is, as you were to see subsequently, if you leave it outside to breathe for about 48 hours. This is not as ideal, really. It will turn little bit by little bit into a bit more reddish in color. Okay, so yes, this is just the beginning part. I've just mixed everything together. Every 2 to 3 hours, just come and stir the chili for a bit. Make sure the top layer got chance to breathe, and then the bottom one can move it to the top so that it allows them to breathe and allows the vinegar and the lime to mix together with the rest of the ingredient. Don't worry, this 48 hours, the chili will not turn bad. Will not turn bad. So I already did it for a few times, many years already. It's still as good to go. Can I start packing now? Ideally not. Why? Because if you really pack it now, and if you really go and taste the chili now, it's a little bit hard. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's a little bit hard. So be very worried on it if you want to start packing it now. Okay? What did I fall short is, of course, showing you how to put in the sugar and the salt. So yeah, I have not shown that to you, but don't worry, I'll come back to it. Okay? Hey, hi, back again. This is the normal fine salt that I get from any of the supermarket. This is the normal sugar. Don't need special brand. Okay, whether be it, like I said, coarse or fine sugar is okay. Okay, so I have also some salt that has already been opened, so I'll just use the one that is open. So like I said, the salt that I put into this whole mix down here is 4 soup spoons. Right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this has been kind of like tested again a few batches already. So I didn't kind of like move it away to have it more salty or to have it more less salty. So yeah, the 4 soup spoon is ideal. Okay, I also have some pre-opened sugar already. So yes, this is a sugar that I have kind of like use it for my daily cooking. So I'm going to use the sugar and show it to you. So basically the sugar I need is 35 soup spoon. This one, okay, this is a soup spoon. Okay, 35 soup spoon. Okay, so I'm going to just show it to you. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you repeat that up to 35, and continuously just continue to stir. It should be able to bring up the taste. Leave it to breathe outside for 48 hours before you start packing. Okay, so see you, and enjoy the chili. It should bring it to your taste. Thank you very much.